Well, hello everybody. I decided to do a different type of video today, and I decided to just take one unique film or version of a film within my collection and just talk about it and show it to you all. So the one that I picked for today is the 2016 Criterion Collection release of Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray. This is, of course, the 2012 film directed by Wes Anderson, and I will say up front, this is one of my top 20 favorite movies of all time. I adore this movie. It is so beautiful. It is so sweet, funny. It's one of those rare, perfect films, in my opinion. It was also the very first movie that I saw of Wes Anderson's, and I've been hooked ever since on him. I can't wait to see Isle of Dogs, which comes out next week. That looks fantastic. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get started here. We have the front cover, which is actually the painting that Sam, you see at the end that Sam is painting at the end of the film. And you see at the bottom there is Moonrise Kingdom, which is the little hideaway that Sam and Susie go to where they run away. I just think it looks beautiful. It's just really nicely done. Then you have the spine here. The logo Moonrise Kingdom, and then you have the Criterion Collection logo, spine number 776. And then you've got the back, which is just a continuation of the painting. Okay, so we're going to open it up here, and on the front you see East Summer's End, which is where the film takes place. Camp Ivanhoe, the Khaki Scouts of North America, and you have as it says, 18 and up characters, Mr. and Mrs. Bishop, Frances McDormand, and Bill Murray. Captain Sharp, Bruce Willis, which I think this is one of his best performances he's ever given. He is fantastic in this movie. And we have Social Services, who's played by Tilda Swinton. The narrator, who is Bob Balaban. Cousin Ben, Jason Schwartzman. Scoutmaster Ward, Edward Norton, who is hilarious. I love him in this movie. And then we have Commander Pierce, who is Harvey Keitel. Then we have, just like with the outside, Moonrise Kingdom, the Criterion Collection. And then we have New Penzance Island, 1965. We have Sam, Susie, and Susie's brothers, Rudy, Lionel, and Murray. So, open it up here. The first thing I'm going to do is take a look at some little cards or picture cards. We have the New Penzance Island, summer 1965. This is done kind of like a class photo with the entire cast, including Sam, Susie, Mr. and Mrs. Bishop, the three brothers, Cousin Ben, the narrator, Scoutmaster Ward, Captain Sharp, and the rest of the Khaki Scouts, including down there, if you can see, Lucas Hedges, who this was the first thing I think I'd seen him in when I saw it. And at the bottom it says Missing, Social Services, and of course Snoopy the dog, which if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know if I should spoil it, but something happens to the dog. But anyway, so we have that. All it is. And then we have, this is really cool. This is like a kind of like made to look like a Scouts magazine from the 1960s. It's called Indian Corn. As you can see at the bottom, it was addressed to Scoutmaster Ward. Summer 1965, 25 cents for Khaki Scouts everywhere. And it's just a little thing all about like the covers for the books that Susie takes in her suitcase. I can show you more of these, and all the pins. I love the details that Wes Anderson does in all of his movies. And then you have a list of the cast, like, you know, Bruce Willis, Edward Norton, Bill Murray, Frances McDormand, Tilda Swinton, Jerry Gilman, Kara Hayward, Jason Schwartzman, Bob Balaban, Harvey Keitel, Lucas Hedges. The list just goes on and on. Of course, directed by Wes Anderson, written by Wes Anderson and Roman Coppola, who is the son of Francis Ford Coppola. Alexander Desplat for the music, Robert Yeoman, director of photography. Just, yeah, it's just like a program. And of course, like I said, the buttons. And then these are the watercolors that Sam does, and he sends them to Susie. Excuse me, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold. And then we have little essays like Criterion does all the time. And more. We have a couple more of these. And then we have a little bit about the transfer, special thanks. We got the Khaki Scouts logo. And then this I really like. I thought about putting this up on my wall somewhere, but I get weary about things like this. So this is a map of New Penzance Island, which is where the film takes place. It just like there's Summer's End where Susie and her family live. There's a whole bunch of, I love that it says Yeoman Lane, which I'm guessing is named after Robert Yeoman, but I could be wrong. I just love the way that this map looks. It's very detailed, like a lot of stuff Wes Anderson does. We have another one, which is a little smaller, with New Penzance Island right there, and then the St. Jack Wood Island. So, yeah, this is really nice. It's double-sided. I really like it. It just, I love, this is my favorite release of, one of my favorite releases of a movie that I have. And then I have also the backing, which I kept, which has a synopsis of the film. You can pause it right here just to read about it. And there's that. It came out in 2012. It's 94 minutes, 1.85 aspect ratio. We have of course, this edition is director approved by Wes Anderson himself. Includes some documentaries, behind the scenes, select scene, storyboard, animatics, and then you have the credits down there, and it is rated PG-13. And then we have the disc, which is the Khaki Scouts logo, which move it a little bit center some more. There we go. But yeah, it's just simple, but I really like it. And yeah, so that is basically just a look at a version of a film that I have. I do have another copy of Moonrise Kingdom on Blu-ray. I have the copy that came out in 2012. That's not Criterion Collection. It was released by Universal. That I got for Christmas, actually, in 2012. That was one of the main things I wanted for Christmas, was this movie. And but I wanted to show this one because I think this one is just such a great job. And I do like the original 2012 release also, but usually this is the one that I watch the most. But yeah, again, absolutely incredible movie. It's still my favorite Wes Anderson movie. But yeah, this is just such a great release. I know that a bunch of his films, I think all but one of his movies are in the Criterion Collection. I think the only one that's not is the Grand Budapest Hotel. But I know that all of his other ones, like, Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, The Royal Tenenbaums, The Life Aquatic of Steve Zissou, Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Moonrise Kingdom, are in the Criterion Collection. The only ones that aren't are the Grand Budapest Hotel and the one that he has coming out this year, Isle of Dogs. So yeah, I just wanted to try something different, and I hope you guys enjoy it.